I became involved in the effort against human trafficking a number of years ago. And part of that effort, or part of my awareness, was realizing that quite a bit of trafficking occurs in and around hotels and motels. About a year ago, one of our patrol officers stopped a vehicle as it was leaving a local hotel's parking lot. There was a passenger, a woman, who told our officer that she was afraid of the man who was driving the car. Once those two were separated, she confided to our officer that she had been and was being trafficked by this person. Our officers made the arrest of that suspect, and most importantly, we brought her to the police department, took care of her needs, and got her the help that she needed and wanted. Hotels lend anonymity, and for this sort of criminal activity, that's what's desired. As hotel staff at every level, from a general manager to a desk clerk to someone involved in housekeeping, there are several signs that you can look for that may indicate that someone is being trafficked. These would include excessive requests for housekeeping items, towels, sheets, etc. They may request extended stays and not have the luggage that would match that extended stay. Another thing you might want to watch for is one person reserving 2 or more rooms. This is often done because business will be conducted in one room while the person or persons who are involved in this crime will actually be sleeping in and living in an adjoining room. If you become aware of any of these indicators or anything else that makes you suspicious that something might be going on, first of all, it's most effective when that information is first relayed to maybe a manager on duty, then that manager in turn can notify the police. And then from there, we'll just come and speak to you, just come and talk to you and ask you what you saw, and we'll investigate further from there. It's important that if you report any of this activity, that you be as specific as possible. And if we don't have specific information, kind of the who, what, when, and where, then it's hard for us to get to the why. If you wish to report any activity that you think is indeed human trafficking, you can call our non-emergency line, which is 715-839-4972, or obviously, if it's an emergency, 911. You may also call the National Human Trafficking Hotline, and that number is 888-373-7888. You as a member of the hospitality industry have an important role to play in spotting the signs of human trafficking. Over 75% of trafficking incidents in hotels were reported by someone who saw suspicious activity or had interacted with a victim. You have a role to play. Now it's up to you. Will you join the fight to stop human trafficking?